Okay, you're gonna come out of the cruise ship terminal. You're gonna go through the gate system. You're gonna walk 1 block. So you see the fountain and the square area. If you wanna go to the shops, you're gonna turn right, and it's a 3-block area that you So if you come out of the main security gate area just off the cruise ships, there's another little artisan area here in front to the right. But we're going to turn and we're going to go past the government center, and we're going to walk to the Queen's Staircase. So we're going to come up here to the main government plaza or square. So over there to my right, the artisan, small artisan tent area is over there. The cruise ships are in the background. The traffic is to my right hand side, so be careful staying on the sidewalk because they will venture over. And then you also be careful about your steps. But down here in this gated area, which is actually new, is they have canopy areas for the horses, horse-drawn carriage rides. So the drivers are here now under shelter, so the horses are in shade, the drivers are in shade. So you can come here and negotiate with the individual about doing a tour here in Nassau. Very safe, very convenient. It's a nice way to see the city, and they will be accommodating to you right through here. So we're going to turn back out of this space, and we're going to come up here to the left 1 block. So we're walking forward, and you see the Johnny Walker building. So if you like to drink, you can come here and get some spirits. But once you get on the cruise ship, they will confiscate that and hold that for you until you disembark off your cruise ship. So we're going to come across the road. We're going to make a right-hand turn. We're going to travel with other people, and we're going to go up this side alley because this is going to take us towards the Queen's Staircase this direction. So we're headed up this road. I'm going to pause again and just walk a little ways. There is some shaded areas now. We're getting into the local area. So you're going to see a lot more locals, less shops through here. And up here on the left-hand side is where they're building the American Embassy. So I cannot film any of that because they will say something. But you can see that you come back by the police stations here. If you have any assistance, you just come 3 blocks out of the cruise ship terminal, and there's a local police station here, and they will help you with whatever your needs are. Sir?
Yes, we will.
Yes. See, he said that. Yes, they will help.
Of the Bahamas.
Sorry.
Have a good time.
Have a good time in the Bahamas. Thank you all very much. Have a great day. So we're going to continue to walk this way. So I'm going to pause again. Again, we're continuing to walk forward. Now, from the cruise ship terminal to the Queen's Staircase, if you're a good walker, it'll take you between 10 and 15 minutes to walk to that point. Another point of reference would be the water tower, which is going to be up here. Try to stay in the shade as much as possible as you're going through. The sidewalks are uneven and they're broken up. Traffic is moving quite rapid through here. Now this next block, we're about 3.5 blocks away. See, traffic is moving from your left. There's a church here. It's a point of reference. And then you have a 3-story building there. We're going to continue to walk up this road, and I'm going to pause as I cross the street. So again, the church is a point of reference as you walk up this road. Safely across the road, I'm going to continue to walk, but that's the American Embassy being built to the left. So I will not film the rest of this block, but you're going to pass the church on your right hand side, walk slightly uphill past the American Embassy. Keep walking past the American Embassy. Okay, we're past the American Embassy now, and we're going to continue to walk straight up this road. The sidewalks are very narrow, and traffic will come by you. Now remember when I told you about you can take a carriage tour? Here comes a gentleman in a carriage now, headed up the hill. So we're gonna cross the street. Thank you. And again, as you can see, very narrow sidewalk. Step ups. We're still climbing uphill slightly. So if you have mobility issues of any kind, I would recommend just negotiating with a taxi to take you up here. And in a taxi, it should only be about 6 minutes. I don't know what the price would be for that, but you can negotiate that with a taxi driver. We'll get on this narrow sidewalk because the traffic is right here beside me. Watch your steps. Wait for cars to go by, go around these trucks. Small little house. Keep walking forward. So we're gonna make a left-hand turn here along this tree. There's a parking lot over there. So we're gonna kind of walk up this road here. The main police station is directly behind me. I'm gonna walk over here to the sidewalk. There's a parking area to my right-hand side. I'm gonna pause for a moment. So as the ambulance went by, we're gonna continue to walk forward up this little roadway. This roadway is gonna go forward and make a slow right-hand turn. And then you're gonna turn to the left. So you are now in local housing area. This is where the locals live. Now, of course, they can live further away from the main city, but these are how the locals' homes look as we're walking up. So again, I'm going uphill currently. This road is going to make a slow right-hand turn, and then I'll make a left-hand turn up here. So again, if you have any mobility issues, I would take a taxi to this point. So we're walking here. We're gonna make a left turn at this intersection. There's a parking lot here to my left. And we're gonna make a left turn here. I'm gonna give you a street name, and we're just gonna watch for traffic. And then we're gonna walk up here through the Queen Staircase. You have Jeep tours giving people rides around the island. So we're walking uphill again, past local homes. Be cognizant of dogs in these areas. Afternoon, how are you? Good, thank you. So we keep going. Always be friendly to the locals because you're visiting their island, and it's a privilege to come to their island. More tours flowing through. We're almost at the Queen Staircase, so I'm gonna pause again. So here at this intersection, you'll see this house in front of me and the White House to my left. We're gonna turn, and we are approaching the Queen Staircase. There's someone playing music over to the right. So this is a little bit uphill climb. But now we have arrived at the Queen's Staircase with Iron Maiden playing in the background. So here's the Queen's Staircase right here. And I'm gonna see if I can get someone to give me a tour. Yep.
Okay, first I'm going to say good afternoon. My name is Andy. I am the guide of the step. This would be here. This is called the historical Queen Staircase right here. All of this was once a miles of solid rock. It took 600 slaves from West Africa, 16 years.
Right.
They have carved 66 steps, but they bury one to the bottom remain, 65. Now the purpose for carving it out in case that old fort was attacked. This will be the escape path to those Minnesota. That is no real step. They are Brook step.
Wow.
The Bahamas government doesn't want nobody to get hurt.
Correct.
Slip start of light going on. Right on the right hand side. You get it? Right on the right hand side, that is our largest. You get me?
Yes, sir.
You don't pay me, so I get it. That is called the Princess Margaret Hospital.
Okay.
That hospital, they were built in 1952 by the Bahamas government. Dedicated of the honor Princess Margaret, once on the island instead of the governor. So they have a long island that way that is called Paradise Island. Paradise Beach, it is on the other side. Now getting across, they have ferry boats, they have two bridges. One bridge takes you, that one brings you back. They have a large pink hotel with an arch, it's the Atlantis Hotel and Casino. That arch, my brother, is the suite, costing $25,000 one night. I don't even know where they get for $25,000. They call it the Michael Jackson suite, okay?
I gotcha. Okay.
The Bahamas have 7, and a lot of Americans have their own island. Gentlemen from New York, Mr. David Covey, Hollywood superstar, Johnny Depp, Nicholas Cage, Tyler Perry, they have an island in the Bahamas, Exuma. You go to your swim with the stingray, swim with the swimming pig.
Right.
They have a white behemoth over here. He's a personal friend of mine. His name is Salt Club. He takes me over here, they swim with the sharks, okay? Now, I am the guy. Did you enjoy the tip?
I did. I
Okay,
did. Thank you.
appreciate it.
I appreciate it. So you can come here to the Queen Staircase and tell me your name again.
Anthony.
Anthony will give you a personal depiction of what the staircase is about. And what we're going to do next is we're going to walk down the staircase so I can show you what it looks down there at the bottom, and then we'll walk back up.
Yeah, go down. You got to go down to see it.
Thank you, Anthony. Have a good day. So you got to be very, very careful. So we're going to walk down the staircase here. We're going to try to get in front of these people. Thank you. Thank you.
Take your time.
Yeah. It's very steep. This is actually a place to come if you want to cool off, because here in the shade against these rock, it's very, very cool in temperature. And it's very, very beautiful with the tropical plants to my right hand side. So we're going to walk down. This is a free excursion. You're only about 10 to 15 minutes away from the ship. A lot of people do not come here because they just do not know about it. So we're just going to walk through. Sorry. I'm pausing to allow people to take photos. It's a very nice breeze down through here. So again, like he said, the reason why the Queen Staircase was built was an evacuation route out of the fortress if it got attacked on the front side, that they could come down here and escape out to the water through here. So I'm giving you a walk all the way through the Queen Staircase area. We're going to turn around here because at the end you can go forward, make left turns, right turns, and head back to the cruise ship terminal. But we're going to turn here and we're going to head back so you can see how beautiful this area is. It's a little hidden gem in Nassau that a lot of passengers coming off the cruise ships, they stay in the city market area, that 3 to 4 block area where all the shops are located. They may do excursions outside of the city, paid excursions outside of the city, but here you can come and it's free. You don't have to get a narration. I did that just for you. But so they only work on tips. So I gave him a tip to give me a narration. And that's how they subsidize their living. So be gracious as you travel and support the local economy. Alright, we're going to get ready to pause so I can take a photo.
Thank you.
So now I'm going to head up the Queen's Staircase. Hold on to the rail, watch your steps so you can see the steps are very, very narrow. I'll cross over. So the steps are actually brick. They are not original to the staircase because the Bahamian, they were actually hand carved before, but the Bahamian government wanted to make everyone safe because the amount of steps, and you're going to start to hear me breathing pretty heavy when I get up here to the top. We'll get back up here. I'm going to pause as we come past the music. All right, so we're walking past a restaurant shop playing music. I'm going to try to talk over the music. I can't control music that is in the air coming past me. I have no control over music that's being played from another source. So as I come through, you're at the main water tower of the island. That's a good indicator to help you get to the Queen's Staircase and to get to the old fort. We're going to walk around the old fort. There are some artisan tents up here, people selling handbags, t-shirts, sandals, crafts. So you have ladies' Bahamian dresses through here. You have hats, beach bags. Coming up forward here, more hats. Hello. So very colorful. The tour groups come up this way. They bring people up to tour this area. And then this is the old fort here. And we're just going to walk around the fort. We're going to come past this tour bus. Hey, how are you today? Good. We're going to come around. Be careful of the traffic. When the buses start moving, just be careful where you're at. Okay. So they're selling t-shirts, handbags, everything. A little bit of everything. Hats, more hats. Okay, we're going to cross the street here after this tour bus comes by. So here at the old fort, if you want to make a tour of the old fort, you come here to this office. They'll have the times. You pay the price over here. Yeah, and if you want to take a tour, you'll buy a ticket from this individual inside the booth, and then you enter the fort from this gate is how you go in. Once you go in, there'll be somebody there who will take your ticket, somebody who will give you a tour of the old fort, which is right here. But we're just going to walk around the fort property here.
So you've been here several times?
I have been here several. Say that again.
It sounds like you've been here several occasions.
I have been here.
Give you a passport on your next vacation.
So guess what? You're going to be on YouTube now.
No worries at all.
Yeah.
Look at this food. This is what we eat in the Bahamas. This is steamed snapper, macaroni, onions. This is stuffed pork chop with a mixture of mixed veg,
Right.
potatoes, right, carrots. I mean, the list goes on and on. Look at how colorful it is.
That looks good. That looks awesome. She's having a blast in there.
She's just listening to the free advertisement.
That's
She
right.
can't believe it.
That's right.
But
Thank
listen,
y'all very much.
I'm going to give you a shout on YouTube as well.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. What's your first name?
Rustin, the tour guide at Fort Fincastle.
So come see him and he'll give you a wonderful tour of inside the castle.
Come see me.
Yes, sir.
All right, have a good day.
Have a good day. So we're going to come around. We're going to come around the outside of the fort. We're just going to do a circle walk around and we're going to stop the video. But you can see the fort here. I'm going to get past the people. This is a Chinese tour group. You can tell it's a Chinese tour group. Not being offensive, you can tell it's a tour group because the ladies have their umbrellas and there's a person with a bullhorn speaking Mandarin and or Cantonese. So we're coming around the corner here. Someone enjoying the shade. So again, the water tower and the fort here in the Bahamas. And I'm going to come up. The cruise ship terminal is back that way. But again, we're going to walk one more time past this tour group. And then we're going to end the video. And I'm going to head back to the ship. They do have a depiction here, and then you have some cannons just outside the fort. I'm going to walk this way a little further to try to give you a better view of the fort. So there's the fort here in Nassau, Bahamas. So as we come back around, so thank you again for walking with me today from the cruise ship terminal to the Queen's Staircase and the fort here in Nassau. About a 10 to 15 minute walk. Stay hydrated, stay in the shade. But whatever you do, enjoy every moment of your day. You never know when life is going to change. And be kind to people as you travel. It's their country you're traveling in. Be respectful of their culture, their language, and smile and say thank you wherever you go. You'll have a better travel experience before it. So have a nice day from the Bahamas. Okay, you're gonna come out of the cruise ship terminal. You're gonna go through the gate system. You're gonna walk 1 block. So you see the fountain and the square area. If you want to go to the shops, you're going to turn right, and it's a 3 block area.